What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I'll be showing y'all a small little mini scheme from the nickel 3-3-5 formation. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. Now, before I do get into it, I do ask if you find any value whatsoever from this video, if you could do me a favor and watch at least 30 seconds of any ad that you may see throughout the video. Because if you didn't know, I actually do not get paid when you hit skip ad, and I plan on becoming a full-time YouTuber. So I would greatly appreciate if you could do that for me. So let's go and dive into this. So you see right, we do have nickel 3-3-5 odds. So as far as like personnel and goes, I personally like to have two safeties at linebacker, and right here in the slot, it's up to you. You could leave your cornerback right here. You actually could put a strong safety. You could put a free safety. It's completely up to you. So you can potentially have 5 safeties out there if you want. So if you're more playing MUT, you can do that. This is a MUT friendly defense, which we all know. And also right here, you can play around with who you want. As you know, this is going to be your primary player. So if you want somebody slower, you want somebody faster. I'm not sure on the whole parameters around that, so I'll leave that up to you. But me personally, I just kind of like to, you know, if I notice he's not getting in, I might switch somebody else in there, and I kind of like to play that game. So I'm gonna leave Montez Sweat because at one point Montez Sweat was the glitch card that everybody had on MUT and was screaming at everybody. So I'm actually gonna leave him in just for that purpose. So real quick, let's actually go to coaching adjustments. So you want to make sure you have auto flip off. You don't want it on, and also you can do any adjustments you want with this. It won't affect the blitz or anything like that. So one thing I do want to go over first is actually how good it is against the run defense. But before we do mention that, I do want to show you the setup. The audibles. I don't know, I couldn't think right there. So for triangle, you want to take out that and put in Sam Mike 1. Now for the rest, for square, L1, R1, that's completely up to you. Whatever you want to put there, you know, I kind of let you flip around and kind of look real quick about what all plays they have. I mean, cover 6 is good, cover 3 clouds good. I mean, there's a lot of good coverages in here, which you all know. But anyways, go ahead and move on. So me personally, I like to come out in Tampa 2, and I like to flip it. Now this is just the base that I come out in and kind of see what's going on, and I actually do like this against any kind of shotgun run. So let's just go. I don't know, let's just do wide trips week, and then let's go to something like inside zone, and I'm also going to put halfback back. I'll show you both of them. Actually, halfback bases are already in there, so I'm going to show you, if I get my controller right, I'm going to show you inside zone, and I'm going to show you just halfback base out of this random formation. So let's go with inside zone first. So for the general setup that I like, you just want to take R1. We'll press R1. It's going to pull up the menu. It's going to pull up, you know, the guest pass, shift defense. So we're going to shift our defense to the left. You're always going to shift left. So you notice how now our linebacker / safety, Landon Collins, walks down. And this is the setup that you want. So from here, you want to double tap the right direction. You see how we tap it once. It says linebacker assignments or linebacker shift. You want to tap it again, it's going to select the linebacker. So you want to press square and hit the right stick down to blitz them, and then quarterback attain. Now that's all you have to do. Now the coverage adjustment, coverage shell is completely up to you, because we're only blitzing 5 people, and sometimes we can still blitz 4. It just depends on what you feel like doing. I'll show you some variations that I like against for the coverages. So I'm actually gonna leave it just like this. Now me personally, I like to use it as safety on the running back side. That's just me personally. You don't have to do that. You can use it this safety if you want to. You can use it the middle linebacker if you want to, if you're good with using that, or you can use it this guy. It's completely up to you. Like I said, I'll just use him just because. Now if I'm using him, more than likely I'm probably just going to man him up like that, so I don't have to worry about going out there to guard the deep route. But let's go and show you the run. So what you want to do, you just want to fly down with your user right there, and that's why I like using a safety, because it makes it really easy to blow up runs if you use your safety. Now I can't really I'm not really gonna go into replay about that run. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and flip it again. And also I do have gameplay as well, going over run defense against other formations, and you know, just different things of that nature that you'll see. But let's go ahead and hit R1, shift the linebackers to the left, double tap square, go ahead and blitz them, quarterback attain. Now I'm actually gonna try it with this person. So if I'm using this guy, I will probably stand right here on the running back side. I may go ahead and blitz myself just like this. And now let's just say we run the ball, right? So now I may come over there, and as you can tell, there was still a hole open, but for the most part, it's pretty solid run defense. Alright, so as you can tell, it was actually really good run defense like I told you. So I actually recommend running it that way if you want to be able to stop the run and be able to defend the pass well. So actually right here, as you can tell, I do have empty out on the field, and I want to just use empty as an example. So let's go ahead and do the same setup. We just shift our linebackers left. Now what you're going to notice is that no linebacker moved out there, so you can still run it just like this. Now we're actually blitzing 4 versus 5, you can tell, and now I'm actually curious about if this still will come in. More than likely it still does. Right there it didn't, but that's completely fine because more than likely you're actually going to get a shed. So this defense isn't depending on the speed rush. Now I want to make sure I reiterate that this defense is not dependent on the speed rush. So right here I'm actually just gonna go ahead and get the first down really quick, just so we can go ahead and keep talking about what we need to talk about. Go ahead and run commit middle. Get my controllers here. Hurry up, snap the ball. Let's hit square right there. Possession, catch it, please fall. Cool. Go down, please. Okay, get more yards there. I do want to call timeout so that way time doesn't run out. So what I wanted to show you, so let's go back. So if you want to guarantee pressure, I can't say, I'm not going to say guarantee, but if you want the best chance to get pressure, you want to come out and sand Mike 1. So now I'm going to come back out and gun empty base flex again. Now this time what you're going to notice is if we hit R1 and shift our linebackers left, now you see how now we have our linebacker how we want them. So now we're going to go ahead and quarterback attain. Now what? We're blitzing 5 versus his 5. So now I just want to show you what this is going to look like. So let's go and snap the ball. And right there we actually didn't get through, but you notice right there that we're going to have some disengaged logic that's going to happen because it's kind of like a little cross thing that's going on. So actually real quick, I'm going to hop to replay because like I said, I want you to understand that this is not guaranteed pressure. Now in the gameplay, you're going to see me be able to scream at the quarterback, and because it's about like it's about 75% chance that you're actually going to be able to scream at him. And also, I do want to show you right here real quick that I am on all Madden, because I know maybe a couple of y'all think that I don't lab on all Madden. So let's go over here to settings, and then let's go to game options. I think that's where I get it at. Yes, you see right here we are on all Madden competitive already, so that's why if you don't know, when you play online you actually play all pro. So if it can scream sometimes, the all Madden is most likely going to always scream in all pro. So just keep that in mind, that all game modes you play are going to be all pro unless you set them to all Madden, and that's only for like offline playing with your friends type of things, or maybe some type of tournament that you're in. So anyways, let's go ahead and flip. Make sure you flip the play, sand Mike 1, and then now I actually do want to show you some different things, some coverage styles I like to do from different gun formations. So let's say something like trips tight end offset, which is alright, so let's do gun bunt. No, we'll do trips tight end offset. So I don't know, let's just go to PA cross. Now this is me not setting up any zone drops or anything. So you can run this play just like this against it. So you can just run a base man coverage. Now what I would probably do, I may take him, put him in a purple, or I may shade down, shade up, and put him in a cloud flat. That's completely up to you. And I may just use it a running back, or I may put him in a purple, and then I may just use it as safety right here. So now I'm just responsible for the tight end and kind of just paying attention to what the running back does. So if the tight end goes out, I might just leave it and bait the running back. So that's kind of like different shells I do. But I just want to show you that the blitz. So let's just say what play did I pick? PA. So I'm actually gonna put him on a swing route and just kind of put the tight end out on something, because I want to be able to show you the 5 versus 5. Because if they block their running back, it still can come in, but it's just of course not gonna be as consistent. So right there, nope, we actually don't get through, but that's fine because look at how much fight they're gonna get. Now I know you're probably thinking like, real, like you haven't screamed at nobody this whole time, so it doesn't work. But it does work. It's just really hard to show on all Madden. I promise. But I promise it works. I wouldn't lie to y'all, give y'all something that I know for a fact doesn't work. That's just not what I built my channel on. And you'll be able to see in the gameplay in just a second. So now I actually do want to show you some just different coverage shells that I personally like. So let's do something out of doubles formation. So that's really where I like this defense. Let's say doubles, Y flex offset. So let's just go back to cover 2 and then call it just like this. Now let's go and shift our line, or if you want your linebacker to walk down there, so all you need to do is audible. So that's why I like keeping sand Mike 1 as my audible. So now what, I can shift my line left and just like this quarterback attain, and then now from here maybe I can audible to I didn't mean to do that. So you want to make sure you touch your person, my bad. So let's go back. I apologize if you want your linebacker to stay, just a little key tip. So let's go and shift them, going quarterback attain. Now if you want your linebacker to stay, all you need to do is just kind of touch him to keep him in that gap right there. And I kind of like to touch him too as well. So now what, I can audible to Tampa 2, and now you see how he's still going to be right there. So he's going to actually go in coverage, but you just turn around and blitz him just like this, and it's going to be the same exact thing, as you can tell, because all we want to do is be able to confuse that tackle out there. So that's a little tip for you. That's why I like keeping it right there. Now as you tell, we audible back to me. See how he doesn't move now. So you can play around with different coverage. So maybe I decide, I want to run cover 3. So then boom, I can audible to cover 3, and he's going to stay exactly right there. Now if you want him to blitz, all you need to do is double tap the right direction, select square, go ahead and blitz him just like that. Now as far as coverage shells, I'm personally just finna audible to cover 2, because I like doing my coverage shells out of cover 2. Completely up to you. So if you want to kind of bait your opponent, I'm gonna go ahead and blitz him just so you can see. So with cover 2 versus doubles, a couple things I like to do. So I may take him and man up this side right here. just like this. And now I'll probably rotate this safety, take circle, put him in a deep half. Now from here, I may put him in a purple, and I'll probably just use this guy, or I may put him in a purple using him. So there's a lot of different things that I like to do. A lot of different ways I like to mix up coverage shells and everything. So let's go back to Z-spot. And now I kind of show you what everything looks like together. So me personally, I like to come out in Sam Mike 1. So when I come out in Sam Mike 1, I like to go and shift my line left, go and quarterback attain. And like I told you, if I have time, because sometimes they won't give you enough time to do this. It all depends on your opponent. So if your opponent's quick snapping you, don't try to do this, because you know you want to do this when somebody actually has a scheme and actually kind of knows what they're doing. So they're doing hot routes. That's when you want to start trying to mix around and play around with your defensive shells. So what I like to do is I may take him, just move him a tad bit. Now I may take him, move him a tad bit. So now I have the freedom to pick any one of these coverage shells that I want. So I can come in, like I said, Tampa 2. And you see how he does move a little bit. I mean, that's fine. But I mean, if that really bothers you, you can just take him and move him just back in more. But he's actually gonna just automatically go back right there. So yeah, just leave him. Personally, like it's still gonna be the same effective the same way. That's just one of the things that you can do. So like I said, a shell that I like, I might do a shell like this to where now I just kind of use the flats or anything of that nature, and I may take X and just, you know, put them in a spy. Maybe I may take them and put them in a hook curl. I may take them, you know, and just man them up to the running back if I feel like the running back is going to do something. So this might be a shell that I like. Or one thing I may do too, I may take him and put him in a purple on that side and move him like this. So now we're really just set on zone. So there's just really going to be nothing open. So let's just going to show you this right here. So hopefully we actually get some pressure now. Of course we're not though, but just go ahead and check out this gameplay of me getting pressure with this defense. So that's a wrap up for this defense. So as you could tell in the gameplay, you're definitely going to get pressure, but just keep in mind, like I said, I'm on all Madden, so this video wasn't geared to kind of show you, hey, I got an overrated blitz. It's kind of to show you, hey, I got a scheme to where I'm going to show you great coverage. I'm going to show you that I can bag anything you want, and occasionally I'm actually going to get, I'm going to be able to scream at you, or occasionally I'm going to be able to get a disengaged blitz. So if you enjoyed this video, please let me know, because I know it wasn't like the flashiest was showing you like me screaming at him every time, but with the patch it doesn't work that way. It's just a little bit more consistent with this setup that I found. But anyways, I hope you have a blessed day. Let me know how you like this defense and how it's working for you, because this is one of my defenses I kind of go to, and I'm gonna start doing gameplay a little more. Just hope y'all be patient with me. It's coming soon. Gameplay's coming soon, so I'm gonna be able to see me put these plays and this defense into action. So anyways, I hope you have a blessed day. I'm Ray Jarrell. I'm out.